So that'll be your chat.
If it works. Can't even zoom out on YouTube version. Like, oh, you can. You can zoom out. Can you focus?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear yourself. Man, it's awful low. All right. It'll triple echo. But it's yeah, it's proper blurry. Like, it's so bad. See you later. Well, I don't know how other people do it. I don't know how they do streams. So I'm trying to play some virtual pinball, but the quality's terrible. And I tried to, first of all, jump on TikTok. I thought, yeah, let's put a bit of this on TikTok. Nice and easy, a lot more advanced on the phone version. And yeah, it didn't work because they banned me because apparently it's gambling. So pinball machines, they see the flashing lights and then their algorithm just says, hey, it's gambling. So anyway, this is a virtual pinball table. It's the one I've been talking about in the videos. The quality is going to be absolute dog shit, so I apologize. And the setup is really jank. It's on this weird tripod thing that's hanging over here in front of my eyes, so it's like here. So I've got to sort of look around it. So I'm going to play very, very badly. Basically, I'm going to show you some of the gameplay, but it's going to be awful. So I'm going to try and read the comments when I can. But again, it's going to be crap. Oh, it's not the plunger on this one. It's a button. I've got a button just, look, if I flip it down, just here, look, and I can press it, and you eat the ball. I don't know if the quality's so bad that it's not worth streaming, but I'm at an angle, so playing like this is, you know, a bit. Oh, cheers, Caroline. Playing at an angle is awful. I can turn up the noise of the table as well, because that's not on there. Turn it up a bit. Nice. No, I lost it down the hole at the back. So the idea of this one is you've got to try and get into the gate and destroy it as much as possible. And then eventually, he swears at you. I need to get proper glasses. I need to get myself some of those meta glasses so I can stream properly. So you hit the castle gate. Oh God, nearly lost it. I was trying to balance it so I could show you. So you got to hit this castle gate, and then a drawbridge comes down. Then you hit this drawbridge. What are they called? That's where the missus is going to tell me what it's called now. Portcullis, I believe. You hit that a few times, then you get in, and then everything explodes, and yeah, good fun. But yeah, I got banned off TikTok for streaming for 2 seconds on there. So hello to the viewers. I have 5, but I don't know who they are because I don't think many people are talking, apart from the missus. Whoa. So odd playing diagonally. So you can also hit this point here. And if you hit that, you can flip through and break. I'm going to try and do it, but I'm at an angle. Got it. See? And you get the colour DMV up there. That's wicked. So I've got some other bits going on here. What have we unlocked? Hold bonus X. In the castle again. I love that sound effect. All rumbling through it. All the speakers. So cool. What's the machine name? I built it myself. So it's, if I can hold it in place. Nope, lose it. So the machine itself is the At Games Legends HD. and then it's been gutted. So the only thing that's original is the actual shell and the legs. So everything else has been done. There's like surround sound in it, in different points of the cab. You've got a bass shaker, you've got a subwoofer in the backboard, new backboard, which is here. This panel I added recently as well. All the LEDs for the system, there's like LEDs around that, so you see like at the edge it's telling you to pull the plunger. But if you fire it, see the back's flashing as well. All of that's adding to the game, so it's kind of cool. But I actually have some extra things as well to do, because I don't like the flashes on the back as much on that screen. Lost it again, sorry. I don't like them on this screen up here, this top bit, not this screen, this top bit here. So when I do, I've actually 3D printed something, and I'm hoping to put the flashes along here, so there'll be 5 domes along here, and they'll all light up the same as that. But yeah, it's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. But you can build your own one, they're not hard to do. But I've got loads of games on it, but I've kind of added all the games that I want to play versus, you know, some people add, you know, like 2,000 tables, which is madness. Just move that there. So I should be dead center with the table, but I'm not, because the phone is here, so I can't see the entirety of this bit. So I'm actually at an angle, so I'm playing. That's my excuse anyway. That's why I'm bad at it. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I mean, you can, as I said, if you want to build your own. Oh, I'm in the tower. Damsel saved. Yeah, if you want to build your own, it's not too bad. It's actually quite, if you're good with like electronics and stuff, if you want to tinker, it's not too bad. But if you're thinking about buying one for cash, these aren't cheap to buy one pre-done. They're like, if you want a good one, it's a minimum of like 4K multi-ball, but it's got solenoids in it, so you can hear all the clicking that's inside with the flippers and stuff. Try and break that door down again. I'm in. Oh, lost the other 2, but I got in the castle. But there's loads of other features. So like, it knows when you move the cab in correlation to the actual balls. And it has got 7.1 surround sound inside it. So when you shake the cab, which is hard to do when the camera's on there, the ball will move. And it can tilt if you shake it too hard. So if you see this ball that's about to come down, I'll shake the cab as it comes down. Or not, because it's up there. You see this ball here, if you can. See it wobbling? So you can shake the cab. You're going to lose the ball, you can shake it to the side. But it's really hard to do when the camera's above it and you don't want to smash it all in. If there's any tables that you do like and you want to see, I've probably got it. So anything from the 90s, and there's some 80s stuff on there and modern stuff. So if there's any table you do want to see, I could put it on, but this is a 32-inch screen. We've got trolls. How do I miss both of them straight away? Hit the troll. Terrible. I got it though. Did I just get multi-ball again? Oh, and a free game. Nice. Maybe I should play on the angle like this more often. There we go. Oh, lost them all. Awful. So the screen itself it's really hard to get it to focus like you can with your own phone and use it to, you know, zoom in and make it better. High score. And a free game. Nice. So, as I said, the screen, this one is a Samsung IPS screen. 31.5 inch, because 32 inch is what they call them. The screen itself is 180 hertz, so it's nice and smooth, although for a stream it's not going to look smooth because YouTube's capped and my phone is probably not good enough to match it in somehow. I mean, I'm looking at my hand through it and it looks like it's 60. You can put OLED screens and stuff in there, but I do use HDR, so they are brighter. But there's a button under the cab, if I hit it, and it will start glitching a bit like this, because you're not meant to use HDR. Let me turn the sound down a bit. So when you use HDR, it can cause a glitch when you go back to the menu, and then you can flip left and right. And if you use the MagnaSave buttons, you can skip further into different categories. Like Lethal Weapon's a wicked game. Like, this game looks so good. There's so many games on here. But as you do it, it will show you like a little preview of, you know, what the game is and stuff like that. Plays the music. So I've set all of this up. There's a Ghostbusters table. Probably going to get a copyright strike. And there's also, I love Guns N' Roses. This table's amazing. Guardians of the Galaxy, someone made this table. So not every single table is legit and a copy of real tables. Ones like this are made by people. So it's actually quite cool. Ghostbusters is a real table. This one's made by Stern. And then when you want to play, you just hit the button on the top here. I can't see my hand very well. Just hit that. And it loads up. So, yeah. That's the HDR being weird when it's finished. Some tables take longer to load than others, but once you get in, it does its test, and then all the lights kick in. And then look, you've got like, there's the back glass up there, and it plays videos and things like that. Your scoreboard, and the LED matrix in the middle for different patterns and things. So when you press start, and then yeah, you can just and the plunger works. So the plunger that's on it as well. You see the plunger shaft just there. As you pull it down, it knows how much you're putting it, so that you can do your skill shots and things. This table's wicked, by the way. I'm crap at this one though. Absolute crap. Oh, lost it already. All the thuds and clunks. So good. So playing on the diagonal over the phone really sucks. Ah, I lost it. Yeah, it's really cool. So then the flippers, you can change your skill shot up here. Can't hear anything. Oh my word. Awful. Awful. And then they're all screaming up on the video. I just wish I could change the brightness on the phone version and not have it in front of my face here so I can see. I wish I could show you the video above as well. So now it's the dog chase. I want to make that sharp there, which I didn't. I missed it again. Try and get it. Scaleri brothers. They'll pop out here and here. There's one there. But the music's great. So cool. Navigate turns. What can I hit? Oh, straight down the middle. So normally I throw the table around a lot so I don't lose the ball down the middle as easy. But as I said, can't really do it with the phone there, and it's literally resting on the chair, this big tripod thing, and it sucks. So that's Ghostbusters. And that's the cat. That wasn't Ghostbusters, not a hornet. And you get all the lights flashing. So a lot of these flashes you see, where these flash like that, when like the printed part I've got, which is going on there, will have those 5 sections all across that top bit there. So there's a lot of YouTubers. Let me back up a bit and then turn it down. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there who make different videos. There's a guy called Way of the Wrench, and he teaches you how to build them. Now, if you want to start, I don't know if you're in the UK. If you're in the UK, you're very limited on the body that you can get, because things like the At Games table to use as a base are available. But if you're in America, there's lots of different people that make full-size tables that are empty and you put all the guts in. It's not actually that hard to do. I believe the worst bit for it is probably it's probably getting the lights working. That's if you want that. So you don't need all this stuff. Like, these are light strips I've got in here, in trunking, and I've done all this stuff. Like, you don't need to do this. The under cab, you can't actually see, I don't think. Can you see the slight glow to the left? The underneath of the cab is totally glowing. So depending on what game you play, like for instance, Batman, there's a wicked Batman game on here as well. Earthshaker's great because of the base shaker. Sorry, I'm waffling again. But if you want to make one of these, Way of the Wrench does teach you from scratch what you need and what you can do. But he goes into it in sort of like, he'll spend like, you know, a good 3 or 4 grand on components to go inside it. So you don't need to do that. If you just want to play pinball and you want the screen, you could technically just emulate it and play it on a PC. It's not the same, but you can buy a little box and then put the buttons on it and stuff. But if you want to go further, he is the best one to look at, because he has got so much knowledge. So like, there's all different Batman games. So there's a lot of legit tables. Obviously you add these are all online if you want to find the game and the ROM. You got all the different Batman games. And this one is someone made this, but this is really cool because it has all the flashing lights. So there's a lot of features. Let me turn it back up. So when it kicks in, there's a lot of features that it can do with the lights and the backlights and the videos and stuff like that you wouldn't get on another table. So when it kicks in, I'm not going to play anything at the moment. I'll just leave it running. So if you can see just about, if I can lock that in, I have to hold it. So you get videos, and then the table should react to the videos with all of the LEDs. I don't know if the this bit does work on this one. I'm not sure. I haven't looked. It does. It says Batman. I didn't know that. I've not played this one on it since I've added that screen bit. But yeah. And I don't know if you can make it out, but underneath the table is glowing underneath. So it's really, really cool. But yeah, Way of the Wrench. Check him out. He is the guy to follow. He is the guy. Like, I made videos on, you know, how, you know, I've progressed this stuff, but not in depth, you know. But I'm not going to play that table. Is there any table you want to see? Because I've probably got it on here. Like this whole cabinet is based around. Oh, that's loud as. This whole table is based around Big Bang Bar, a game that a lot of people don't know of because it got released, and I think they pulled it after 14 tables because Capcom made this and they went under on their division or something and cancelled it. So Big Bang Bar is very cool. It just got pulled. It got pulled. So I love the table. I love the artwork. Very cool. You've got like a little dancer there, tube dancer that like gyrates as you're trying to get the thing, and everything goes neon, and yeah, it's really cool. There's a lot of cool tables that I never even heard of. Like this one someone made, Ozzy Osbourne table with all the music. Worst bit is I need to get a mat to go on the front for the dust. This is another one made by Capcom. I'm trying to think of another good one to show. This one's actually really cool. Champion Pub. I like this. So the idea of this is you want to train yourself up by hitting targets and stuff like that to give yourself health, and then you fight the guy to beat him and progress in the ranks of Champion Pub boxing. So let me get the... So I've got a coin button on the front and everything. Ghost Rider, dude, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Yeah, it's all good here. Really, really good. Just sort of thought I'd play a bit of this, and I whacked it on the old TikTok. Turn it up now so you can hear the music. Yeah, whacked on TikTok and got banned because apparently this is gambling and you're not allowed that on TikTok. It's like when I show light guns, you know, the big plastic light gun, video game guns, gets banned for firearms. So crazy. But anyway, yeah, so this game, you got a load of targets. You got a really cool like punch bag bit if you get up there where you can punch it, and you got a jump rope bit here. And then you have to earn all the stuff and then fight this dude. So I'm going to try and get to that. As I said, I'm playing from, I should be looking here, but I'm looking here. So it's not ideal when you're trying to line up shots. And you want to hit the punch bag as much as you can. I'm going to try and hit that punch bag now. Ready? Nice. And you're just building up your life. Oh, I'm trying to point at the same time. You build up this life bar, and then he gets his, and then you beat him. And then it's kind of like Punch Out. Very cool. I've only had like 2 goes at this. Oh my god. I'm not normally this shit. You get so far on it, and then you suffer, because this table has... Oh yeah, you see in the corner? Look. Oh, messed it up already. I get so far on it, and then I can't beat the guy. I'm nearly at the actual boxing match.
One more, and it's multi-brawl!
Oh yeah, you're supposed to hold the ball. Start prize fight.
Get the extra ball!
Right. Now, I need to get it in one of these. Oh god, I've lost it. Oh no. Awful. Sam, how you doing, dude? Yeah. All good. Apart from absolutely sucking at this, and you didn't even get to see the guy. Yeah, really, really good. Just, yeah, not much new, really. I can't really say what else is going on, because there's not much going on. Still getting games. Still enjoying them. Just sort of, I don't know. I feel like I'm stepping away from Facebook and stuff now. Like for me, Instagram is like almost in the bin. YouTube, I'd like to do more, but at the same time, hoping when we move, I'll do more. Oh, that was awful. Again, can't shake the table because of camera. But yeah, I'm sort of stepping away from a lot of stuff. I'm just sort of backing off of social media and stuff, just because that's quite toxic most of the time. So not a big fan of it. Oh, that was awful. But in general, everything's all right. But I find, like, I don't know if you guys find it, like, you know, a lot of things like straight down the middle, Facebook and stuff. It's just all toxic all the time. It's all like you go on a group and someone goes, for instance, I've got a virtual pinball table. You can't just have a conversation with someone about it. It just ends up being, oh, I've got a virtual pinball, yours is crap, mine's better, and stuff like that. It doesn't matter if it's you've got the best thing or the worst thing, someone will argue with you about it. And I just got sick of it. So a lot of groups I jumped off. I stepped back a lot from a lot of social media, and not for any bad reason, just because it's just quite toxic. I want to get into the fight now. Right, we've got a fight finally. What's this? This is wicked.
Voices the kid. Hello to ya. I'm O'Brien, and these are my knuckles.
Now you have to fight him by smacking him in the face with a pinball.
Punch his jaw.
And he can punch the ball as well.
His face. Finish him off. Knock his block off, kid.
Ready? If you take too long, the centre post will drop.
Yeah, you're winning.
Did I get him? Nice, got him.
I knew you could do it.
So if you take too long, that drops and you can lose the ball mid. Like, I just dropped it under it because I'm an idiot. I only do YouTube. I don't do any other social media, at least with YouTube. I'm in some control of what I'm exposed to. Yeah. Like, YouTube's, like, this... Like, YouTube still... I still look at it. It tends to be that YouTube is more... yeah, it's all right. You know, it's still going. You know, you've got the same sort of people that have been on it for a while, and I feel a lot of people have either jumped off the old retro bandwagon. You know, they don't like their games as much, and it's just there's not as many videos, is there? And I mean, I'm bad for it because I'm not making any videos. So you know, when I say that. So it is a case of like I'm to blame as well. I don't make many videos, but that's only because I've been busy in between, whether I'm tinkering or I've been struggling obviously with pain and stuff in the past, so that doesn't help. So it's one of those, you try and fit things in. And I'm trying to think of a table that'd be good to show. Unless you want to see one, I can probably pull it up because I've got loads of tables. Oh, this one's fucking crazy. So someone made a mod of Funhouse and turned it into a horror game, like a full-on horror game. I'm crap at this, but I'm hoping it'll carry across how creepy it is. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, everything's all right. Just cracking on and just trying to avoid a lot of stuff. Like, you know, it's just Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I find TikToks, you know, I didn't used to like TikTok, but I find that a lot of the stuff that's on there is comedy, so it's all like memes and things like that, so I don't mind that so much. But this is proper creepy, this one. Let me turn it back up. Oh, seriously? Ricochet hit. I'm crap at pinball, by the way. Ghost Rider. Mate, it's just crap, really. Crap content, but I wanted to do a stream. I wanted to play this and I wanted to stream some, but at the same time, as I said before, streaming it's not so easy. When you've got the camera up here, you can't see half the table, so diagonal isn't the way to go. So the idea on this one, now I've never played the original Funhouse, so I might be wrong, and this is how the game is. But you're trying to put him to sleep. Have you guys been up to much? Oh shit, lost it. I think the thing is to notice that a lot of creators chase where the cash is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that are just going for money versus actually the passion, and that kind of kills it off, doesn't it? I really couldn't care. But yeah, you do get a lot of people on there trying to make big bucks, and then when they don't, you start noticing them disappearing. I'm sure there's a couple of people who are into retro that, you know, there's people I know that are into retro that have sold it off to put it to, you know, the money towards other things that they need. Which I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, they've sold stuff to get stuff they need. I totally get that. And then there's the other ones who, you know, not get as much money as they thought they were, not hitting the targets they want, so they just sell it all up and get rid of it. I can't remember them off by heart, but I know I've seen a few that have vanished for those reasons. Smacked him in the face. You hear the rumble. Oh, straight down the middle. So I want to shake the table, but I can't. The whole camera's being held up by this weird tripod thing, and a massive D&D book that's like this thick and weighs like 5 kilos. Oh, I matched the number at least. So I didn't show much on that because I'm crap. Not a great deal. Just work and trying to survive day to day. Yeah, I get that. I get that. There's not much else going on. I'm on a bit of a diet. I say a bit of a diet because I'm not just eating nothing. No, eating healthier and totally cut out sweets. No sweets, no crisps, no sugar really, just cutting out sugar completely. And I've gone down 5 belt holes from since I started in January, so it's not been long, but I always say you drop weight quick. But with me, I've always had a fast metabolism, but I love to eat crap, so I'll eat crisps. If you put a 20 packet of crisps on the thing, I'd eat the whole lot because I'm a monster. But if I'm, you know, if I'm tucking into, let's go for that. If I'm tucking into some chocolate and it's a 6-pack of, I don't know, what's a good one? Bueno. I'd eat all of them in one go because fat bastard. But now I've come off that, so I'm on the, I mean, this is probably the highlight, is the sugar-free, horrible, you know, bad for you in the sense of other reasons. 0 caffeine, 0 sugar. All the excitement. No drink, nothing. The good bit about this as well, if I'm in pain, because obviously I struggle, I can lean on the table. So it actually helps. It's like kind of like a walker. So it's quite nice to play. Whereas if I'm at the arcade cab and have to sit down, gives me back pains. This table's great. If you haven't played Guns N' Roses, absolutely incredible. You got a G over here. Go around that and spell guns, and then spell roses, and then got loads of other stuff. This is the Visual Pinball workshop, I think. So this has got like the updated graphics. It's really, I don't know if I can zoom in to show you how. Maybe it might focus. Like it focuses in a bit more detail there, but if you look at it, like look how cool the transparencies are and stuff, and the reflections. Like they're legit. They're so cool. Cat wants to go out. You can't go out, mate. It's too late. Scratching the door is like, let me out. And then on the back, look, you got Guns N' Roses up there. Data East. They made some cool games, and I'm going to zoom in a little. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see a bit more of the table. And then you've got your plunger on this side, and then you've got your snake one here. But we're going to press start. It's got some great sound effects on this one as well. So good. I'm crap at it. I actually did really good once. And I say once because it was once. Hit the mystery twice. I'm actually trying to get the side bits. Oh, goodness. I can't hit any shots. I live in that mystery bit. Oh my goodness, awful. Yeah, I'm just trying to stick with the diet. I'm trying to stick with the. I say it's a diet. I'm eating better. I'm eating better. A lot of chicken involved, but like the waist has gone down. The belly like isn't too bad. So maybe next time I do a YouTube video, you'll see me a little bit slimmer. But not gymming it or anything. I can't physically do that. Like I can't. What we got? Add a band member. Let's go for that. Mate, I'm all right with missing it though. Like, you know, some people, they give up sweets and stuff. And then they, you know, they go cold turkey and they're shaking, you know. I'm all right. I'm not. It's not the end of the world if I don't have it. Right, up there. Come on. Terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm not normally this shit. Shoot again. Yeah, it's just alright to leave it. It's when it's there I'll eat it. Go up there. Finally. Oh, it's going to fall down the side. That's going to yeet. I'm doing so bad. I got it, I got it. Yeet. Try again. Playing sideways is just not the one. If you want to line up the shot, you can't see through the. Maybe I'll go over the top or underneath. Not the one. Mate, with crisps and stuff, yeah. If you get the old beef Monster Munch out, get in that hole. Oh, not that hole. Zoom out. Whee. So yeah, if you leave the beef Monster Munch there, I'll eat the lot. But yeah, chocolate's my thing. I used to go to the shop, and then I'd bring back, you know, like multi-packs of 4 chocolates, 4 double-deckers, 4 Bueno, 3 dime bars, and so on. And if they were on the side, I could smash through the entire lot. So my metabolism isn't too bad. It's just, you know, so I'm cutting down to about 1,500 calories a day. And it's all right. At the beginning, it was hard. I'm going to back out this one. It was really hard to do. Like, because obviously when you're trying to, you know, watch calories and you're eating little portions and stuff, you start, you know, your stomach stretches, doesn't it? And it starts to shrink, and then you're not as hungry. But I'm still getting a takeaway now and again. We had one the other night, you know, like chicken wrap and a burger, you know, went all out. But it's like going for it. There's a Turtles table. It's not as good as you'd think. I'm trying to find the Addams Family. Got Walking Dead as well, but this is savage hard. Why am I not seeing the Addams Family? Where is Addams Family? I swear. Am I just being stupid? It's gone. Is it moved to A? See, some of the names are a bit. Addams Family's gone. The hell? I am baffled. Maybe I messed something up. And you're all going to go, yeah, it's there, I saw it.
Time for the WWF Royal Rumble.
Oh, so many cool tables. This is wicked as well. I love this one. I'm not a big football fan, but this one's great. Why can I not see the Addams Family? It's gone. It's gone from my table. I swear to God, it was here. And it was here the other day. You can't lose one of the best tables of all time. Can I even search for it by... I'm actually shocked now. I can actually show you how you add a table, because I want to check where the Addams family's gone now, because that's going to bug me. So, I'm going to get my mouse, and I'm going to back out of the whole operating system like this, and it'll go back to Windows. And then I'm going to go up here, and I've got a thing called Pin Up Config, and I'm going to drag it down. Maybe you'll be able to see it, maybe you won't, because it's quite bright. And you've got Games Manager. And it was under T, and it was the Addams family. And I don't see it, and I don't know why. Scan for new games. What the hell? I'm genuinely baffled. So these are all your games. They come in a folder, and you can add them. And then you've got one for like the back glass and things like that. RST, the Addams family, it's there. Unless I updated it. Well, what doesn't make sense is it should be there. Like it's there. If it's here, it's in it. And I don't know where it's gone. And there's nothing on the left that says the Addams family. I don't think. Absolutely. There it is. What the fuck? What? It's there. It's on the table. If I click media, we have the images. You know what? Maybe it's just a glitch if we reopen it and go back into the software. Unless I'm just stupid and you guys have seen it. Danny, I'm looking for the Addams family, mate. I've lost it. I'm not even joking. It's gone from the table. I don't know what I've done. I don't know. I can't even Google it because my phone's here. It's literally under the Addams family. That's bugging me. Got Avengers. Got Back to the Future. We all know Addams family. I don't really want to exit it and then play it from a different thing. But if you go to Games Manager, it's there. The only other thing I can think is that maybe there's a thing that can like tick it to tell it, like, don't show it. But I can't see anything. If I click, right, so I've clicked the game, and I'm going to go back in and tell it the Addams family is here. The Addams family, and it'll say, so if this plays, the table exists. But for some reason, the emulator has decided to say, yeah, it says fuck you, and it won't show you it. Baffled. So what makes me think now, what's making me worry is that I've got tables that aren't showing, that I don't even know they're not showing because of, and that was on there. What if I, right, so what if I rename it, for instance? So if I give it, you've got all those numbers there, let's just call it the Addams family, because obviously it is. But we'll take all the numbers off. Now it doesn't know what it is, right? So if I do replace, is it going to let me go the Addams family and then just play? Game file not found, cannot replace. Oh, you're a knob. You know why it's going to say that? It's because, watch this. I'm going to copy this because it wants the original to replace it. So now we've got the Addams family. I'm going to now make a copy of that and paste it up there. And then I'm going to rename that. Sorry for the boring. This was not supposed to happen, but you know, this is my luck with it. Drag it back in, and now we're going to tell it to replace it. QRS, the Adams family, and we're telling it to replace it with that one. It says, do you want to replace it? Yes. Would you like to back up the file? No. Replaced, all media changed. Now, I'm going to boot up the front end again, which loads like this. Just watching this is wrecking my head. The 3D in depth is just off the screen. So the 3D, because it's a flat screen, as you're looking at it, it looks 3D when you see it in game because of the angle. That's why you want to be here looking down at this angle. Because my phone's here, I'm looking at this angle. So it's actually really hard to hit any shots. So let's see what the actual... What is going on? The Adams family's missing, but it's not showing at all. Well, I'm going to have to skip it because I don't know how to fix it without using my phone, because I'm going to have to use Google, but I don't know why it's vanished. Let's go for Back to the Future. Then your oldest junk. I don't know why it lost that table out of all of them. All I did to it was the other day I added the alt sound file, which allows it to be cleaner. The audio's cleaner, but for some reason it's not on there. Let's give it some credit. We'll give that a plate. Skill shot. Yeah, lost it already. Awful. Maybe I can shake the table a little bit without collapsing everything. No, don't go in. Shocking. Yeah, it's very weird because when you're playing on a flat screen and you're looking through a phone, it actually looks kind of 3D. But it is flat. But when you're at the right angle and you have the right perspective dialed in, it does give you that simulated 3D look. Is that ball stuck? Have we broke it? See, like I'm moving that ball there. I should just register that that's locked. Why is it? Of course, it's broken. Well, that ball's there, and it's locked, and that's what's supposed to happen, and it's supposed to give you another ball. Oh! I guess it's just now worked out that we don't have a ball, and it's just wrote me off of a go, which is odd, because the ball's there. It's stuck, look. There you go. It got jammed on the pin. So it does get glitches. Not all the time, but you do get it. But then it does reset itself as well. So if something gets stuck or caught, because sometimes you can have a flipper and you lift it and it gets stuck underneath. Let's try again. So you do get that. And it usually resets itself. But on that time, it assumed that I'd lost my ball, but I hadn't. Missed it. Oh my goodness. I really need like a high mount that can hold the camera or like I said earlier, the meta glasses, so I can just look and it works. Oh, fuck off. Straight down the middle. Makes me wonder if it is something to do with the alt sound file, like on the Adams family, that it's made it not appear, but I can't think why. Can't think why. There we go. Didn't get stuck that time and glitch. Oh, and he loses it. Data East. Yeah, Data East makes some of the best games. Sega have got some good ones as well. I'm actually partial to... I do like Space Jam. I do like Space Jam. That's a cool one. And Baywatch is alright. I think that was lucky. I think the worst one that I've played is probably Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's rubbish. Yeah. What's a cool little touch on this one? I don't know if you can see it, but in the bottom left corner is the picture from the movie that they put on it. And as you do good, the family members start appearing again. As you do good, as you do well. Get in there. Nice. Got it.
We don't need roads.
Yeah, the balls are getting stuck on that ramp. Did I just lose both balls? And then the third one's on this one. It's getting stuck in there. Wonder if there's a way I can tweak that. Uh-oh. Can't get in there.
Hello, anybody home?
McFly. When you think of how many millions of calculations seconds it's doing. Yeah, it's very clever when you see it all in wireframe mode where they design it. But I don't know whether this is getting stuck because of like the angle of the table. So you can adjust stuff, the depth and things. So if I hit, for instance, like F12, you can bring up menus. So it makes me wonder if it's like a thickness thing. So like maybe what I try and do is I look for a point and try and make it circular. Because up there, it's never going to look circular at this angle. So you try and move things like up and down like this. It does make me wonder if it's like a Z offset. Because if I do that, like obviously you never play it in like an angle like that. It looks ridiculous. But you can see the whole table is shifting. But I'm wondering if it is that's just getting a little bit caught. So if I made it a bit smaller, like that, it does make me wonder if it is something like that. And then you can shift it like the player angle. So if you pull it that way towards you a bit, give that a go. So now I've shifted the table so that it's a little bit closer. And then you just save it like that, and then you just play and carry on. Very cool though, but if you look at the back glass, it even has what's happening in the game on the back glass. So if you didn't have that screen, it would show up. It would show up the same on there. So if you only had two screens, it would still work. I'm just curious to see if that gets stuck now. That seemed to release a lot better. I wonder if it was just a slight angle. So yeah, if you look at the photo down there, there's no one there. Let's see if I can get it in that bit there. I'm not gonna. Ah. That was shocking. what else is shocking is where my Addams Family is. I just love the music and the graphics on this. As I said to Andy, if you know 8-Bit Andy, he loves his pinball, and he's convincing me to get some machines. But as I said, like he's massively into pinball, and he likes this game, but he doesn't rate it. He said it's one of those nostalgia ones because of what it is, but there's not much to it, and there really isn't. But it's a pretty table. God, I really wish I knew what happened to my Addams Family. Where's it gone?
This October, the great
This October.
Oh, sleeping! Why you wake up?
Batman's incredible.
Have you ever danced?
Like, look at it. Look, I mean, I'm going to go into it. Again, there's nothing much to this table, but it's an absolute, like, it's a masterpiece. And the people that have made this table, like, this is just a cut scene at the beginning, but when you look at the detail on this, like, look at this. I mean, that's not gorgeous. Like, look at the plastics and everything. Crazy. And then you've got up there. Crazy. Let's zoom out of it if we can. So, what am I aiming for? I don't know what I'm aiming for, but I'm going to go for something. This has got some amazing sound effects, well, the clunks. Get in the back cave. 1 in, 2 in. You're aiming for the top right. And then you got to get 3 in. Oh, and it's in a time limit. I've got all 3 in the same bit. Lost it. Fluff that up. I was reading the comments. It's just passion, more passion in life. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people who design these tables have the real tables. They strip them and scan it in. Like, I don't know how well it carries across because obviously the phone's crap. But like the plastic work looks legit. Like it's fantastic. And there's people who have got 4K versions of this. And I don't know, you know, if you've got a 2K version on a 2K screen, which is what this is, I'm sure it will be just as good as the 4K on the 4K screen. But the 4K tend to go for like the 42-inch. But it's gorgeous, like really, really gorgeous. Bounce in, bounce in. Right, let's loop the back cave, see if we can do it. 2. 1 more, come on. Yeah. And again. You get 5, I think it is, in a row. You get like a secret jackpot. And if you try, this is quite a hard shot to get up into the Joker there. But if you can get it like that. That's coming straight down the middle. Right, let's go for the Joker again. There you go. And there's a little video. But normally it's in just orange. But you can download the video update files to convert it into colour, which is a nice touch. Oh, every time. Oh, he's fluffed it. Got cocky. Wouldn't hit a man wearing glasses. such a cool table. In his eye. Yeah, it's cool, right? It is cool. Like, obviously, when you've got a legit table, that's really cool as well. And I do want to get some legit tables. But this is, like, it really looks cool. Like, it doesn't do it justice on the camera. If you play it in person, you'll love it. Like, Caroline's brother, like, he was interested in playing it. And he loves his pinball. And he genuinely doesn't rate stuff like this. And he played it and he loved it. Absolutely loved it. And it didn't even have half the stuff I had on here at that point when he came to play it. Get in there. Right, get 2 balls now. You're getting both in there. That's 1. Oh, come on. You've got to get them both in, and it does that Sonic the Hedgehog type panic music. I ain't getting that in there now. For 5 seconds, and it's stuck up there. Look. Oh, and he loses it like it. Oh no, I forgot that one. I forgot. It's that panic music, that Sonic like drowning music. Oh, I got it back in on the last second. So now you get the 2 balls again. Get in there. Going to go well. 1 in. That one needs to get down. Ten seconds. Nice. And now you get 3. This is always my struggle. That's 1. Jackpot. And then I lost 2 balls while I was reading. Get up there. It's so cool. But it uses ray tracing and things like that, so like modern things like on normal games to give you that effect of the real lighting. Cool. But as I said, it's 180 hertz, so when you're running at 180 hertz, it's super silky, but the phone won't, you know, transfer that over to make it look good. Oh, fucked it. Not a bad go, though. I'm not great at this. Last ball. It's killing me not knowing where the Addams family is, though. He's in there. Oh, and I got a free game. One in. 2 in. Nice. so hard to get the 3 in there. Fucked it already. Got both in there. Look at that, Batman up there. Don't think I've seen that before. And again. And again. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Like the realism, like when you're in it, playing it. Oh, lost the ball. You forget that it's not a real table. Like the sound again is amazing. Like when you're listening to the sound come through the table, it's surround sound coming through the walls of the table. So wherever the ball is, you hear it in every bit of the table. Let's try and get in there again. Oh, fuck that one up. Okay. One more time. Just got to hit one more. Then I can get inside the Flugelheim. Oh, there we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Got it. Haptic touch. So they have inside the buttons, they light up. But I'm going to lose that. But they've got leaf switches in. So they've got actual pinball leaf switches in there. And then they have the solenoids. That's what's making that noise. So they've got the proper feel. And then underneath it, like you can hear the difference in the button. So if I press the button underneath, listen. Oh, mouse shot. There we go. What a shot. So those ones are for like the MagnaSave on tables that use that. Whereas this one doesn't use that. So, you know. But like I said, it feels good. And they've got a lot of, as you press the buttons in, they have a lot of response. And they do feel good. The music's having a full-on... I want to get up there. Come on. No. I need to get up there. There we go. Music's like fast forwarded now. Come on. Oh no, I messed it up. Got it in there. But they do feel really good. Right. I want to try and get both in. I'm going to go for the left first. one. Ah, tried to... Nope, I didn't want to do that. Come on, 9 seconds. It's in. Ten times multiplier. And he loses it straight away. Oh, he's absolutely fluffed it. I'm back in though. Should get the 3 back. Jackpot. Nice. Can't get it up there. I'm sorry, game. It's that stressful music. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. Oh, my word. You can tell that people invest their love and passion into it, or to make it feel real and and authentic at home for a fraction of the cost. Oh yeah, like the thing is, you get a real table and it costs you, you want a real Batman table, you're looking at what? Probably like 6k, roughly, maybe less if it needs a bit of work. Did I even get on the high score? I did. But this is still cool. Nice. That was a good game. But the passion they put into it is really good. And they are expensive tables, like buying individual tables. And the amount of tables I've got on here would have probably cost me hundreds of thousands. And you can add up to 6,000 tables. And these aren't the only tables. So these are VPX. Thank you very much, Sam. These are VPX tables. So if you go back...
Excuse me, have you ever danced on the
Ignore the glitch as always. So if you go back... And then you also have Pinball FX3. I don't use that myself. You've got MAME, so if you do want to install Tate games, so you want to play like Pac-Man and stuff, you could have like a controller, or you could have like a joystick put like on the control panel here. I tend not to. You've got Future Pinball. Future Pinball is another type of pinball table. Now these are less realistic. These are more on the scale of Pinball FX, so you get the little things that are kind of cool. Like Aliens is wicked, like it's a really cool game, and it's not just a pinball game. You've got objectives to do, and even like the meter appears in the corner and things like that. So there's all sorts of. Turn that down. Like for instance, if I was to play this, right, these take a lot longer to load though. But these are sort of the more what's the word? They're unrealistic tables. So they do clone them the best they can, but then they tend to make the tables a bit more fun and objective based and a bit more wacky. There's nothing wrong with it, but they don't play as well. Like the ball on the other one is more like a real table, and they simulate the way the ball moves, depending on what ball you're playing with on what table. Whereas these, it's a little bit floaty, but Terry Red makes a lot of these games, and they're amazing. They are really cool. But this is a real table, but then he's gone a step up, and you'll see what he's done. When it loads, these take ages to load. It doesn't matter. I'm on an SSD, and it still takes ages to load these tables. I think because they're more advanced, they're more like a video game than just loading the table up. So when it kicks in, it loads up. So they don't look as real, but look, I can lock that in. So I believe, if I remember right, can you press... Is it press start? No credits. I think you can choose what version you have. It might be this button. Oh, there we go. So there's a button on the front. As you hit it, it changes it. So you've got like a video game style on the back where you're playing at the same time. Then, arcade, look. It's a modern, original, and afterburner. So then when you're playing your game, it's going to be impossible for me to... Can I zoom right out? It's not going to have it. Stay there. Why are you being a dick? Well, I'll plunge the ball. And you'll see stuff happening on the screen. It's got like a video game being played of what you're doing on here. And as you do certain things, you destroy enemies and things. I just lost the ball. But I think that's really cool that they did stuff like that. And if you want to back out, you do the same again. Press the button underneath the cab. Yeah, it's crazy. They've got so many different things. Oh, the Indiana Jones. Right, this one's a good one. But the Indiana Jones on VPX is fucking wicked. It's so good. You've got Jaws, like with animated Jaws and the water flowing and blood appearing. This one's crazy. He-Man. This one's bonkers. And you've got like special abilities, so as you're playing, you can hit the button on the top, and then I can't remember his name, the little wizard dude. So you see Orko. You can control Orko and make him like cast a spell to make the ball go where you want it to. For like, it's so cool. And then this is a cool one as well. Look, so someone did this Sonic Pinball Mania, which is pretty cool. But of course, it's not a real table. I don't know why that's popped up underneath, but I'm assuming it should load still. Give it a second before it blows up. But yeah, a lot of these are made by Terry Red, and he's making a Silent Hill one, which is really, really cool, because the Silent Hill one looks fantastic. But these are more video games versus, you know, trying to be realistic. So they are fun, but they're not. They don't play as well. Not in my opinion, anyway. Just give it a second. It's loading. Takes ages on these ones. That's the negative, really. Come on, push it across. There. But yeah, Sonic Mania Pinball, and it's still a billion times better than Sonic Spinball, because Sonic Spinball's absolute dog shit. We start, or we put money in. Look, so you got all the flashing lights. Look at this. And this screen, he bases his around a 16:9 sort of style, and because this is a 1:4, that's why it's a bit stretched. But I can't really do much about that. But you're a little Sonic pinball. But clever, right? The guy's a genius. Why can't I get in there? I think there's a button as well. Yeah, look. When lit, hold the action button. Hold the action button or launch button to spin charge. So you can go... See that? And it's spinning, and you can tell it where to go. It's pretty cool. You know, little fun things like that. I'm going to back out. The Star Wars one's mental as well. Like, the Star Wars one's very cool. It's got like light, excuse the screen. You're supposed to close that stuff down before you open the things. That's why it's coming through. But you've got like all the lights, and you get lightsabers coming up. You've got the Goonies. But the Goonies is great on VPX. The version of Goonies on this isn't as good. Like, Goonies is crazy. Like, there's no Goonies pinball table, but, you know, someone made it. I don't know if it's in G. It's probably under the... That's really annoying that that's poking through, sorry. Like, that game's incredible. Pinball Adventure. I love the Getaway as well. I think if I was to get a table... Hang on, is the getaway missing as well? What is going on? I'm missing tables. Or is it under G for getaway? It's not. I'm missing tables. I don't know what's happened. The getaway is one of my favourites. You've got Mario tables. Like I didn't even know these. It says these. How you doing, Marcus? You're right, dude. The tables are so creative. Love seeing proper Sonic pinball game. Yeah, it's cool. Ignore that. Sorry. It's running on a 3070, and a 5800X. So it's enough. But some of my tables are missing. No, they're not, because the getaway's there. Oh my god, the Addams family's there. What the? What's going on? So there's me panicking, the Addams family gone, and it was there. I'm losing my mind. When I get my budget much better, I want to get one of these. Mate, build one. Build one yourself. Seriously, they're so cool. Okay, so this does work, and it is here. I don't know what I was doing, so sorry about that. Sometimes the names of the game adjust where they are in the menu. So, like, for instance, Turtle should be under T, but it's under something like V because it's classed as VR Turtles. So it goes to the Vs. I don't know. But, again, like, look at this, right? If this carries across well. Like, look at the mirror shining. Let's put some coins in it. This has got the audio upgrade as well. So it's got the original music and all the feel, but it's got rid of all the crackles and pops. So you can hear the game clearer, and the voice lines are cleaned up.
Have a nice twist.
Hope you're good, Marcus. Thanks for stopping by. I thought I'd just try this. Just a stream on my phone. But you see all the reflections? Like, this is crazy. Like, this is genuinely crazy. Watch this, look. Oh, I didn't get... I thought the thing was going to come out. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, the detail. Get up there. Nice. Go on. No. Down the middle. Fuck you. And then I'll zoom out so you can see the score in that, because it's kind of cool to see that too. Although my phone says no. What are you doing, mate? There you go. Because you get to see all the stuff on the screen. It's cool. Look. See if I can get the shot. So there's a skill shot that goes around, that goes behind. I think it's about there. Oh, that was awful. Not hard enough. What am I doing? Straight down there. You can laugh at me, it's fine. Fluffed it again. Greed. Can't hit it. Fluffed it. So I've been doing retro game streams with the new Zowie box, a much more high resolution with a 4K encoder. That's crazy. I can't believe I fluffed that, sorry. At least we found it. I've never heard of the Zowie box. So the getaway. If I'm going to get a pinball table, I'd like to get this one. I'm crap at it, but it's amazing. I want to, like, the details as well, like, is that even coming across? Like, the shine, you see the reflections. Like, so cool, so cool. I wish I could just get it to focus, though. Kind of sucks. So, when you put money in on this, you hear the noise of it going in the machine. Press start. Now, if you press your flippers, see it revving? And if you look on the screen at the top, vroom. And then we launch. This is where Dave will join and then laugh at me because I'm crap at it. But I am playing through the phone diagonally. That's my excuse. Oh no, don't lose it. I can't shake the cab. Or I'll knock the phone over. Get up there. Go on. There we go. There we go. And now it says shift gears. And I can use the MagnaSave buttons to shift. And there's like a mini game on this as well. Doing awful. Get the little videos, so cool. Rev it up, shift gear. That's 2 in there. And I've also been posted 4K 60 captures, nice. What are you running now for a graphics card if you're doing 4K 60 for captures? That's nice, it's better than the dedicated. That's why you haven't seen a power up or anything edited. Here we go. Oh, I've got all 3 on there. Come on. Lost the ball. Spinning round. See the police sirens at the top. Crazy. Such an amazing table. Never played a real one though. Get up there. Can't get this shot. Oh, straight down the middle. Fluffed it. Here we go. Mate, I'm rubbish at it. I'm playing... how you doing? I'm playing diagonally. So I'm playing... So my phone is like here, blocking the whole centre view. So I'm sort of angled in like that. So it's really hard to get... Oh, fuck. Straight down there. It's really hard to get shots because I can't judge it. But yeah, it's... I love this table. Have I game over? Oh, we still got more. Fluff that one though. Such a cool table. Get down there. Don't go. Oh, what a waste. Man, I'm fluffing it now. I think that's it. Didn't even get on the little mini game. You get like a little mini game on here. Oh no, I've still got one more. You need to get in the top right up here. Which I'm not doing. Oh, come on. As I said, you can shake the table and move the ball around, but because of the phones here, I'll knock it over. Very cool though, look at it.
Up against the card, buddy. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you.
Very cool. It's such a cool table, I love it. Although I did absolute shite. Let's look at that square there. Shouldn't be there. Sopranos. See, because like this is The Shining, so I was looking for it here, but it's not there. It was over that way for some reason. The Turtles. Turtles isn't all that. Like Turtles as a table isn't that great. This isn't normally here, that box. It's just because of it came out of the front end and went back and left it there, so it will prioritise it as a window, and then it will just go if I close it. I just can't be bothered to close it. This is really cool as well. It's got some cool artwork. If it focuses, which it probably never will. But the detail just doesn't carry across well. I mean, I can zoom in, but you'll miss the little screen. I need to get some meta glasses for sure. Alright, let's give it a go. I'm crap at this, by the way. One of my weakest. Come on. This one's super bright. Fluff that one. Yeah, I did really bad on that. I'll show you the ball moving, ready? So as it goes up, I can shake it, see? Shake the ball, oh. Teach me for trying to show you. I mean, you can see the ball in the lane to the bottom right, and if I shake the table, look, I push it up, look. But if you do it too hard, it will tilt. Oh, go on. I don't rate this table. It's like a very basic table. There's not much to it. But it's one of those, obviously it's iconic for the time. Everyone would have played it. What's this say? I think my jammer has sound issues. I know it works. What's that, on a super gun?
Welcome to World Cup '94.
Get that off the screen. But this one is like super detailed, like absolutely crazy. This is probably gonna be my last game because I might play a little bit of Fortnite with the missus. So I love this one. Like I would never have played this as a kid, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's a great game. You got your coin toss here, so you got to try and win the coin toss, and you want to aim for the goal at the back. Oh, and if you get it in that little bit in the top, you get a free kick, sort of thing, and you can have a shot on goal. There's loads of bonus things on this that never even made it to. There's so many hidden things. an extra ball already. And if you've got beacons installed, got a goal. You get beacons installed, it all flashes on top of the cab. But at the moment, we don't have that. Oh, that's coming back down the middle. Bye. But I've got, as I said, I've got the flashes on that screen at the top, and then I'm going to have them there. And that should work really well. But yeah, this is very cool. What a save! But there's an amp on the side, and it's got 7.1 surround sound, like I said, and it's all controlled on the side of the cab. I saved it again, what a knob. And then you can customize what volume you want for what. So if you want more bass, I can turn the bass up. If you want like the shaker inside that rumbles the whole cab when you're like on Earthquake, for instance, you can turn that up. There's all individual surround sound things. So I can turn the individual sound off of the game. So if I turn that up, and then I can turn it off, and you can hear the bass in the back, and you can hear all the stuff inside making noises. So if I was to play that without the sound going, you have to excuse the bass. Hear all the noises. So you hear all the ball noises. Crazy, right? Goal. Very cool. Let's get another goal. Goal! What's he saying about his sound? Let's have a look. If I can catch the ball. I think the jammer has sound issues. I know it works. I think the fix is easy. I think as when I had issues with the pitcher, it was only back. So is it just the jammer board itself, or is it the super gun? And what's it on that's causing the problems? Have you got other boards to try? So have you got like MDS and CPS2 and things? Because if it is just jammer, like your super gun, and it's doing it on everything, then it's easy to fix because you can just get a new super gun. But if it is something a little bit more technical, I think this right button's playing up again. So I got this kit from America, from a company called Cleveland Software Design. I'm going to let it drain. And I've had, believe it or not, replacements of the flipper buttons. I've had about 6 in about 20 hours worth of gameplay. 6 fail. Tends to be one side or the other. These do run on leaf switches. But like if I press this in, for instance, on the left and spin it with my hand, this one's staying up. Press this one, you hear the double click, triple click. I've got that button pressed all the way down, but still it's clicking, which means that button isn't responding 100% of the time, because it's responding as I'm moving it around. As the button spins, it's causing false inputs or no input, which makes the flipper drop, which makes you lose a ball. And if I'm honest, I kind of wish I didn't use Cleveland software now and went with the French guy. He's called Arno? Might be Arno. And he is, I'm going to turn all that down at once. He's obviously in France, but his kit might have been better. I've had nothing but problems with these buttons. And when you send them back, the worst bit is we don't send them back. He tells you to throw them away and he sends you more out. But obviously, it's costing him a fortune to keep sending me like these buttons, which are worth like £6 each, because they're failing. He actually sent me spares, so I've got spares. Look, and they're just buttons like this. You get a kit, you get a button, and this is your button, and then it attaches to a leaf switch on here. And as you push that in, the plunger hits the leaf switch and triggers the solenoid click. And it hits the button. Except when you put your finger on it, it should register all the way around. So if you did that with your finger, that's pressed all the way in. It should stay in, but it doesn't. It lets go. And I'm really sick of opening all of the cab to get to these bloody buttons to keep replacing them. And he sends me spares, but again, I shouldn't have to replace them. And this cab hasn't been used with the new buttons for a while because I put them in and then I sent the legs for this. They're powder coated. I sent them away. Obviously, it's come back. Now I'm starting to play it again. So I've probably put in a good, like, I don't know, 3 hours. And now that button on that side isn't registering 100% of the time. You hear that? That clicking? That shouldn't be firing a solenoid for spinning it. Now, when I changed them over, I also changed the leaf switches over because I was like, just in case the leaf switches needed something. But they might just need a clean. But to be honest, I've been on this stream for what? I don't even know how long. Hour and 41, and in an hour and 41's worth of gameplay, basically, since I had the button changed, that right one's now started being iffy again. And it does get you down, because you don't want to keep sending shit back, you know. But it is what it is, and I'll have a look at it tomorrow and give it another clean and probably another replacement. But I do think I'm going to end up gutting the stuff from Cleveland out and swapping the buttons over to Arno's. Or Arno. I think his name's Arno. I don't know how to spell it. A-R-N-O-Z. It might be just Arno. Come on, do it. There we go. So I don't know. So I don't want to say his stuff's rubbish, but these buttons are crap. But the other stuff I've had, the rest of the stuff has been okay. It's like it's failing on the flipper. See, that one's 100% of the time. Spin it, you hear the clicking. That's the button spinning the spring inside. So let's spin it. No extra click. This one. See, I've got my finger is on the button. There's no sound. Obviously, the game's over, but it shouldn't be clicking if I'm like. I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. If I don't yeet the phone across the room or turn it off. There we go. We're free. We're free. I can unplug it now. So you'll see what I mean. Ready? So this is the button. Press it in, and if you spin it like this, it's still pressed. I'm not letting go of that. It shouldn't click. It shouldn't be firing the solenoid. If it's doing that, I've got that pressed in. So if it's registering clicks, that's a problem. Sorry, I've got paint on me now. Look, I can show you what I was painting if I knew where I put it. What the hell have I done with my... Oh, it's over there. So yeah, I've 3D printed the thing and I was painting it today. It's going to go on there. But yeah, that's fucking annoying, that shit. Now, I don't know if it's just a common thing with pinball tables, if you guys know about pinball tables, whether it's leaf switches that are inside, that they struggle and they start to fail after a while and stuff like that. But I forgot. I totally forgot. So when you're playing a certain game, you see the jank setup I've got, a little D&D book holding this stupid pole up that's on here to hold this over the thing. So you see these two are lit up, and on this side they're not. So this one is, whoa, we're flipping. That's because it's telling you this one's in use. And it's telling you that this one is, and that one. And what that one does, well, I totally forgot it existed, is this. It's got a MagnaSave. So when the ball comes down, you can hit that button every, I don't know, like 30 seconds, and catch the ball there so it doesn't fall down. It'll pull it in, which is actually really cool. But now I can show you sort of like the detail, if it will come across. Like, it's so cool. Like, so cool. But when you're at the right angle of the dangle, let me move this out of the way. There we go. Oh God, that's flying. When you're at that angle, when you're looking at it, it's got that 3D look. And that's what I like. Very cool. I love it. But That button's done me in, but I'm going to go anyway now. But thanks for watching. And I know there's 8 people, which is, you know, people still give a shit. So that's quite cool. But that's another thing I have to tweak and tinker with. And I hate taking this bloody thing apart because it's all these bloody screws and then all the screws on the front. Then you've got to take this out, which is more screws in here and here. Then the glass. It's such a pain in the backside for a fucking button that's not even last 2 hours worth of gameplay. It is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, cheers, guys. And I'll see you in another one, hopefully. Take care. I don't even know how to end the stream because it's on my phone. Oh, there you go.